Those elephants used to be huge, bro. Those elephants used to be the biggest things around here, except for like the one behemoth or whatever. What the fudge are those things? Yo, what's going on, beautiful people here? Riots on a dragon. Sorry, I didn't know how to start this video, so I thought I'd start with some common sense. Why does it have my coordinates in the top left screen? That is should not be distracting me from the dragon. But it is doing so effectively. Alright, so what's going on, beautiful people? Riot's here playing Dark and Light as it's just added this brand new TLC, or DLC. It's definitely DLC, not a TLC at all. It's added so many creatures, and not just like little like, oh, there's a lizard now on the bottom of this horse's testicles. It's like, although I don't know when that would be a thing, it's necessarily giant, monstrous, epic titan type beasts. Like this dragon I'm flying through the mountains, and that's what really drew me in here. Dark and Lights honestly added about, I think about 10 creatures. Either they're just, that's my guess off the commercial, but they are so max level tier awesome, each and every one of them, that it makes the game way more exciting than, let's say, like when Ark added a couple bulb dogs and Ravager. Oh, it's like a dog, but it's got teeth. Like, these are actually freaking insane beasts. And yes, I do fire some shots at Ark when playing Dark and Light, because it is my understanding that Dark and Light got kind of screwed over by wild card, but obviously I won't really get involved because corporate decisions all have their reasoning. Perhaps Dark and Light was draining funds and they had to kind of save the mothership, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, I wasn't involved in the corporate decision, so I'll shut up now. Either way, look how freaking epic this thing is. It's not just some dragon too, because we all have dragons. I get this argument every day on my channel. Ryan, drakes aren't dragons, wyverns aren't dragons. Whereas I would say they're all dragons, there's classifications of dragons. Drakes, wyverns, whatever the hell, no arm, water lizards, they're all essentially part of the same family, as is this dragon right here, at least as far as I'm considered. What the hell? Now, I have no idea how to acquire any of these, where to find them, if it's even tameable. I assume it's tameable because it's rideable. Like when you tame it using dev commands, it has a seat for your character to be placed on. You're gonna want to find a Dark and Light professional YouTuber for those type of situations. I'm just gonna show you all the craziest stuff today. So yeah, make sure to leave a like on the video if you guys don't want to burn in eternal hellfire, because that's what happens. I have a deal with Jesus. Alright, let's fly down to this area right here where I'll show you guys some of the epicness. Now, I think we just have a stamina deficiency going on here. Jesus Christ! Why does that happen? Okay, well, it looks beautiful from down. Wow, it looks like some freaking, what's that Pokemon I'm thinking of? It must just be early. What's going on with blue pubes over here? Look how crazy it looks up in the sky. That thing is gonna be, Rayquaza! That thing is gonna be so hard to tame. Look at that, like that's what you're gonna see up in the sky. Forget about it. What the fudge is going on here, dude? I'm just stuck in a goddamn rainstorm now. What's going on there? Oh my god, those are those frogs, dude. Those things are new. I have dev commands on, so I'm pretty much untouchable just because I don't want to deal with the whole survival aspect. I just want to get a look at all these new epic creatures and see if I want to dwell myself into it. These things I saw in the trailer licking stuff with their tongue and eating it though, which is, they're goddamn giant frogs to be honest. But they're like essentially Beezle Buffalo type creatures that can, what are those things up ahead? What a mystical world we're living in, Jesus Christ. Gang of frogs too. Alright, now what's going on over here? Oh, you look terrifying. Never mind, you're gonna kill me, aren't you? Yeah, dev commands, you nerds. That's what giant frog. Why does a frog need to be that big? That would eat everything, dude. Alright, I gotta get some sort of powerhouse creature in here so I get some respect going. This is just abuse. What a mystical little river, though, to be, like, manhandled and forced against your will by some sort of demonic treant type creatures. I mean, they actually look pretty damn cool when you slow them down and get a look for them. They're very freaking muscular, like beefy treants. And then these things are absolutely terrifying, too. Look at that face. Good God. A frog with carnivorous sharp teeth would actually be terrifying. The concept of being chewed on by a frog, do they even have jaw muscles? I think just... Either way, I think it's just that you really get scratched on your way in when they engulf you, probably. It's just better to have the coordinates up than all this other crapo garbage right there. Yeah, definitely. Alright, now behind me is the Monarch crab. Look at this freaking beast right here. The Monarch crab. That's essentially a Kaiju. That's Godzilla level creature right there as far as I'm considered. Like, it's insane. It's just so, I have no idea how you're gonna have to freaking tame this thing. It sounds like the most epic adventure to have with you and your buddies. it generally moves through biomes untouchable because it's, as far as I can tell, as far as I know, it's the biggest creature in here, and it even gets better. It gets so much better. Hang on, come here. How do I... There we go. Hang on, so obviously it requires a saddle. There is a way, it's like legit a Halo Scarab. Anybody remember a Halo Scarab? Like, if you did, you probably had the best childhood ever, like me, taking down scarabs. You essentially go inside a scarab, where it's littered with Covenant troops, destroying them all, and, okay, you're supposed to be able to hang out in there, like you can in the preview and the trailer for this. I think because I unnaturally tamed it and got it in here with dev commands that it's not, like, legit how it's supposed to be. But you see those holes in there, you legit use it as like a mobile base. You could take cover in there, take shelter in there and such. Legit, just like a scarab. It's amazing. I think we got some lag going because I was trying to bring the creature to life. I accidentally brought like 30 to life. But they're underground. Look how little everything is now. We're just like a giant crab. Well, that's not even like what we are. That's essentially exactly what we are. Guys, I don't know if he's able to damage things on the ground. They are way down there. I don't think he is. I really don't think he is. Perhaps if you come across other giant crabs in nature, it could help stop them or stuff like that, but generally you don't have many natural things. I can't imagine giant monarch crab. Monarch, dude, it's actual monarch. It is Godzilla. Yeah, that other area was laggy as hell. This is where a giant crab belongs, right here. Am I stuck on something? Is that an owl? I think we are stuck on something. Oh, it could jump. It could jump. That's all I like to see right there. And then essentially what you have is this giant mobile base just making its way across the landscape. Those elephants used to be huge, bro. Those elephants used to be the biggest things around here, except for like the one behemoth or whatever. What the fudge are those things? Giant hamster bears. Where you going, buddy? Look how insane he is. I assume you gotta, I have dev commands on, so I'm generally untouchable. I just want to watch the combat to this giant crab as it attempts to defend me. I like how similar these bears look to Arc bears, but people forget that they like kind of shared the same developer. Alright, so you did get it eventually. See, there's like the passageways and ramps in there you can see, like, for people to climb up and do stuff. It does look like it has an issue harvesting flesh as well. It's freaking giant-mongous, dude. Absolutely incredible. Like I said before, these are a lot of the creatures you have added now. These giant, incredible game changers. It would just eat those elephants like they were Skittles. Of course, not everything is a giant, incredible game changer. Some things are just adorable. Look at those nose animations. They really got that down. It's actually like a little piggy. Obviously, it requires a saddle, considering it looks like I'm taking a sky piss hovering above this thing. But look, just adorable little piggies. This kind of stuff really is as necessary as giant boss epic creatures, to be honest with you, because, well, look at that nose. Because they give you more of a feel and more of a vibe, and they give you more of an up-close and personal relationship with all the creatures in this world. Like some sentimental value and friendship. I, for one, would love to have a bunch of piggies. I would love them dearly, and the day they all die would be very upsetting. Don't get a look at this freaking monster. Look at this thing right here. Oh my god, what did you step on, a rat or something? Did you step on my piggy? There was definitely something beneath this foot, and now there is no longer something beneath that foot. Look at this giant epic creature that's been added. Look at that alien-esque face right there. Those armored shell shoulders with some sort of, like, I don't know. I see mushrooms, some sort of spore-based technology. I don't know where. Look at that tail. What the fudge is that tail? My camera died right as I said tail because I forgot to put a new battery in it. There we go. But look at that tail, dude. That is the stubbiest, most adorablest little thing ever. You're gonna put us in the sky. Obviously, this thing has a saddle. This is really cool too because it brings a tree with you everywhere you go, purifying the air. Could seriously provide some sort of cover from any sort of aerial. I suppose you're not even giving a crap about aerial attacks. So when you're walking around, look at the biceps on that thing. Ooh, those vibrating, breathing noises. Like, I picture freaking those big moving air holes on, like, the Cloverfield monster. Could essentially devour this piggy instantly. This guy I totally forgot was in here. There's so many giant creatures that have been added. Giant crab, this thing, giant frogs. There's some eyeball-y, tentacle-y thing up on the hill there, but I'm not gonna show every creature today. I just wanna show the ones I'm most excited for. Or at least most of them, not even all the ones I'm most excited for, because obviously some mystery really works out. Now this guy I'm imagining is just some sort of a freaking tank, right? It's called a behemoth. Obviously he's a tank. Stun, tameable, magic, tameable, and mythical. Oh, it's tameable in 2 senses. I just love its face. I can't get over this thing. It's like I haven't even done anything in the last 5 minutes of this video. We've just been looking at its details. But it's so cool, from its tusks to its perked up face to its spread out eyes to its little elven ears to the tree on its back. This is what I like to see right here. What are your attacks involved, buddy? Hand smack down? Ooh, that's cool too. You put your hand down, you kind of claw away. It's exactly what it would do. Pretty much various forms of slamming or scratching things beneath it. I couldn't imagine this creature has many natural predators in the land. No, definitely not. What else would be? Oh, you know what? I know what would hunt this thing and try and kill it. Although I imagine the only reason a giant crab would ever kill it in battle is if they got in some sort of a territorial battle. You know what I'm saying? Super slow. Well, not super slow. I guess it's just, maybe it's just that we're so damn big it looks slow. Well, it's called behemoth. If it moved quickly, it'd be unfair. Look at that thing's face, though. Its belly's a jiggling. Alright, now here we have the Camarok, which normally I wouldn't get excited for because we have a lot of Camarok mods in Ark, and I think they're just way overdone. We have like way too many Camaros, but this one actually looks kind of enticing. Yeah, that's a beautiful lion face. Actual ham. I meant to say ham horns. I meant to say ram horns. God, I hate how often I reverse words. It's got cool little scars on his face. I think the tail's an independent creature too, right? It really is, though. It actually has a tail snake that just kind of does its own freaking thing. See, this one actually looks pretty damn cool. Where'd the tail go? Oh, it's in front. Shicey little farts. Ah, does he have some sort of ram schmackle? I don't know if he has some sort of ram schmackle. Like where he jams his ram horns in someone's face, you know what I'm saying? Ram schmackle. But that lion bite and tail strike's on point. Look at that beast in the distance. I can't get over that. Alright, now get ready, because when I turn around, it's gonna blow your socks off, dude. Take your socks off before you witness what you're about to see. Look at these antlers. It's such a beautiful creature. This thing's huge. You know how crazy this thing would be? Like, it would kill you. It would kill you in real life. Absolutely. Okay, that's not what we're focused on today. Hang on, I have everything frozen, as you can see by that, like, creature moving in place, so my hair still keeps getting stuck into place, too, because I use dev commands to freeze the world. Alright, now watch. This is just the craziest thing since the crab and this thing right here. Look at this beast. This is the actual hydra Hercules fought from that Disney movie. This thing is just crazy. It's a straight up salamence of a beast, too. You know the Pokemon? Meaning it's just got this big... I don't even know how to describe the build, and then the tail behind it that actually goes on for a while. It's actually quite the titanic beast you're witnessing right before you. Again, I have no idea. Hang on, is this thing, okay, it is tameable. It's tameable in both senses. It's got 60,000 health at level 6. That's crazy right there. I'm imagining this is somewhat of an endgame creature you're seeing. Dude, between these two, the crab and the dragon, there's just, and there actually were a bunch of other creatures added too, that all are amazing also. I'm just an idiot who goes for the 3-headed monsters. Alright, so obviously, look at my hair stuck. I have gone Super Saiyan. Ooh, it's fast. I like how its 3 heads are all like Cobra-esque too. Oh, Jesus Christ, little Thanos meteor smashes. There we go, my hair's readjusted. This thing is terrifyingly aggressive when it moves. Like, it just moves so... Pretty much how it looks like some sort of Komodo dragon, hydra, king cobra, 3-headed monster is the vibe I'm getting. I think necessarily it only has ground smash, and then... Nope, it has some sort of barrage of fire as well. This thing is crazy right here. Are you kidding me right now? Look at those elephants upstairs. You! I was like, what's this tree in my way? I thought you were a tree boulder. Those things could actually blend in insanely well. If I was to do some sort of PvP ambush, it'd be with those guys. Which I just killed on accident because this thing is apparently some god. I really just killed that dude on accident. I thought he was a teammate. Did I just kill a friendly creature? I couldn't have been, because I read it. If I wrote it, it had to be tamed, right? Dude, look at these elephants. And these are just elephants. These are like giant elephants, right? If I remember correctly, they're unusually big elephantish. Actually, no, pretty relative size. No, these are giant elephants, clearly. Like, we're up to their kneecap. I'm pretty sure that's not what's going on with elephants. Hang on, I could just figure this out. No, just regular elephants. See, we did We did do a bunch of damage. No, that's this tentacle monster, which is just one of the other large variations of creatures you can find around your world now. I think this one just looks creepy though. The other ones, gah! Look at that thing. The other ones do crazy stuff like climb walls or climb mountains, stuff like that. Ah! What was that squirrel with the I'm getting the back of my creature. Anyways, I wanted to show how insanely big this thing was next to these elefantes, which somehow did not notice I just smacked them on the face. So gargantuanly massive. Can't get over this angle. Like, you really see his tail drooping back, and it actually looks like thick reptile skin on top too. Like they actually got this thing exactly how it would have looked. I mean, if it existed, I have no idea how it exactly would have looked, seeing as how, you know, it probably didn't exist in real life, but when you can just imagine. I gotta get a size comparison next to these two. There's also been a bunch of stuff I saw in the trailer where it's like, let's see, how can I describe this to people? Where one I'm pretty sure is Krampus. One of the magical powers you could turn into now is Krampus, where you essentially become a bit of a goat man with super jump and all this crazy stuff. What is that? It's like there's, I'm sorry, I've been playing way too much green hell. When you hear an animal make a weird troubling little noise, you go into panic mode. You don't know what's about to happen. So as you can see, dark and light's been getting very, god damn it! That weird little noise been getting very nuts. I kind of want to show you guys every creature in this thing. Yeah, now I don't even care anymore about that noise. But at the same time, it's kind of nice to leave a bunch to the surprise, because the devs, I'm sure, have been working just insanely hard grinding on all this. Hey, look, my creature rose back up. Was it taking a nap, perhaps? I don't know. Hey, but let me know, because there is some stuff I plan on doing, but it basically depends on which creature you guys pick. I guess just pick the... but who even knows the name of these things? No, comments hydra, dragon, tree, or crab. Whichever one you guys likes, or whichever creature gets the most picks, I suppose, is the one I'm gonna choose for my next video. To be honest, I don't know which one to pick, so I'm actually very happy I just put that whole responsibility on your guys', because the hydra's obviously insane. The dragon's like nothing we've ever dealt with. This thing is just something I wanted, like, I guess just associate myself with in real life, because it's purely amazing. And then that dragon is just so next level. I'm so done with dragons with wings and body parts and such. Just ancient Chinese dragons, that's where it's at, baby. Alright, so make sure to leave a like on the video, comment which creature you want to see more of in future videos, and I'll see you lovely people later. Peace!